Welcome back to Master of the Modes, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the Mixolydian Mode. What is the Mixolydian Mode exactly? The Mixolydian Mode is the fifth mode of the major scale. So let's break this down simply. You have the C major scale, and you go up to the fifth note of that scale, that's G, and you replay those notes of the C scale starting from G. Why is the switch, why is moving the starting point so important to the sound? Well, the intervals used between each note are not equal, and by shifting those intervals, you shift the sound. Okay, now what makes the Mixolydian Mode my personal favorite is that it contains a flatted seventh degree. So it's a major scale with a minor seventh interval on top, making it kind of like the perfect mode for the dominant seventh chord or the 5 chord. And of course, we're built off the 5th degree, so 5 chord, 5th degree, it all adds up. So let me just quickly bring you over here and we'll discuss more. Follow me over here. All right, guys, thank you for joining me over at the keyboard. So again, I just wanted to go through this idea so you can hear it. We'll take the C major scale. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up 5 degrees. And we're going to replay. Now we have what's called G Mixolydian. Now how does G Mixolydian vary from, say, G major? Well, here's G major. And here's G Mixolydian. They're both major, but the only difference is the major scale has a major 7th degree, while the Mixolydian mode has a minor 7th degree. So you're ending up with only one note different, but in terms of the harmonic and melodic possibilities, it's huge ultimately when it comes to composition and improv. All right, the Mixolydian mode, as I stated a few minutes ago, is only one note different from the major scale. In fact, it is a major sounding mode because it has a major third contained within it. But what makes the mode what it is again, that flatted 7th degree. All right. Now, the Mixolydian mode can evoke a sense of, like, it's major, but it's not as serious as major. It's almost playful and humorous in a way. The band Guns N' Roses is known for using the Mixolydian mode, and also the band Coldplay has a song called Clocks that uses the Mixolydian mode. It leaves you feeling grounded in a major tonality, but it's less serious, it's more humorous, it's more whimsical, it's more about being playful. It translates well. It's got a huge connection to the dominant 5 chord, right, because of that flatted 7th, which is the 4th note of your dominant chord, your flat 7. So let's go through Guns N' Roses right now. We're going to go through the song Sweet Child of Mine. We are in the parent key of G major, but the song is written, or at least the chord progression is written in D Mixolydian, D being the 5th letter of the G scale. So here's the basic outline of the chords. She's got a smile. Alright, so that chord progression outlines D Mixolydian. It's the D chord, followed by the C chord, followed by the G chord. The D is the 1 in D Mixolydian, the C is the 7, and the G is the 4. So a 1-7-4 in a Mixolydian mode is a great go-to chord progression. Alright, another example of the Mixolydian mode in action would be the song Clocks by Coldplay. We are in the parent key of G major again for this one, but we're using the D Mixolydian mode. We have a D chord to an A minor chord to an E minor chord, and then back to the D chord. So it's like... So all in all, the Mixolydian mode, fifth mode of the major scale, contains a flatted or a minor seventh interval. Works really great. The chord progressions that you can go to are like a 1, 5, 2 or a 1, 7, 4. The bands Coldplay and Guns N' Roses, among many others. I think Sweet Home Alabama might actually also be by Lynyrd Skynyrd. I think it's... I think that chord progression as well. Also in D Mixolydian, D1, C7, and again the G, the 4. So using the same chord progression that Guns N' Roses use. So Mixolydian mode, you got what it is, how it's formed, where it comes from, what it sounds like, and a couple practical examples with chord progressions. I hope you guys learned something. Frickin' hit the bell, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.